I'm interested in learning AI. What do you suggest as an absolute beginner? It depends what your interest is. If it's in learning how to build artificial intelligences or how to build systems using AI, that's slightly different from just learning to use AI in the day to day. We'll start there. So if you want to learn AI in the day to day, just start to use ChatGPT or Claude, or if you want Grok, start to use it more in your everyday life. So that starts with kind of very basic usages, which is in reality, it's replacing Google with ChatGPT. That's the very base level. That's where a lot of people will focus their AI. And that's fine. That's a good starting point. But beyond that, it's working out, oh, actually, we can do a lot more with artificial intelligence than we can with Google. So it's not just about information retrieval, it's about how we interact with that information. So, for example, being able to have an AI tutor you on the subject. So previously with Google, I could look up a lot of information on how to learn Spanish. Fantastic. It's great for information retrieval. Now with an AI, I can talk with it. I can communicate. I can have a conversation basically saying, hey, this is my level of Spanish. This is what I want to get to. Can you help me work out curriculum? Okay, today I want to focus on this particular grammatical tense. Can you give me some advice? And work back and forward with the AI. So that's the next level up. That comes from just using AI on a daily basis and always experimenting. I think because our modern AIs like ChatGPT are relatively new, everyone's still working out what we can do with them. So just play with them on a daily basis and you will find new ways to use it. If you want to then move to the next level, that would be starting to get into development using AI. So you can look at things like vibe coding, which will allow you to build software and then plug AI into it. So you can build AI applications. It sounds terrifying. It really isn't because of AI. It gets a bit meta, but we use AI to build AI applications, which makes the whole thing very accessible. So you can look at platforms like Lovable, Bolt, and Cursor if you want to go a bit more technical, and they allow you to build software. And those pieces of software you can connect into ChatGPT using something called an API. Basically, it's a way for them to talk to each other. So your application talks to ChatGPT instead of you talking to ChatGPT, which is the next level up. And then a level above that would be getting into actually deploying your own large language models. So you can deploy them on a local computer or on a server. And then the level above that is building your own artificial intelligence models. That starts to get harder because you need big resources to do this. You can do it for fun, as a hobby project, but if you want to actually train your own AI, now the training costs are pushing into the hundreds of millions. So it's becoming difficult, let's put it that way, to do it as an amateur, but you can do it for fun. So it depends where you want to land on that scale. In terms of resources, check out deeplearning.ai. It has loads of courses on it. You can audit the courses for free. It's not my website, but it's a very good one. I also have, I will plug myself slightly. I have a newsletter which talks about specifically how to use artificial intelligence in business. So to start and grow businesses, you can use the link wherever you're watching this. You'll be able to find a link which will take you there. And that will allow you to get the newsletter. That's totally free. And every single week I put out a playbook, which is a detailed blow by blow of how you use AI in a certain way, like for competitor research, for example, or coming up with business ideas. It will go through that and show you how to use AI. So that's free. You can find that as well. But apart from that, just use AI on a daily basis and you will start to find where it fits into your own life. So it's not a very definitive route, but I think that is ultimately how we learn to use it, is through daily usage.